Doohochoi, another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Doohochoi's wins have come by first-round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight. Right on the button. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Lands a quick jab. Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Now lands a solid punch there. So more output, at least in the early going. Back and forth we go.
Let's go. Time to let those hands go.
Right, closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive. And it all starts behind that beautiful jab. Beautiful jab there by the champ. That was a big check. Nice, low single takedown.
Follow inside and get control of the clinch.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That was nice.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Close the guard.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Hands up for me now.
90 seconds to go. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Choi. Attempts the front kick there.
Oh, nice. Big shot to the body.
Everything's landing perfect.
Doing work with the jab there. Nice uppercut inside. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here.
He passes the half.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Choi. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
There's the horn. Plenty of information to digest from that one.
Take a seat. Great round, man. You were spectacular. You were outworking him everywhere. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And usually in mixed martial arts, when you're fighting off of your back, you are not winning. That said, pretty good job defensively to minimize the damage in the previous round.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job of defending himself from the bottom. He didn't really do much damage, but he threw up a couple submissions. He was able to control posture. He was able to continue to move from the bottom just so that he was not a stationary target for his opponent. And you saw him take very little damage, even though he was in a disadvantaged position.
Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
We'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Oh! When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Hands high. Hands high.
He's got that jab working, nicely done. Choi gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Mixing up the target, attacking the body. Oh, he hurt it bad with a jab.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Inside leg kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one kick.
It's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen this moment.
20 seconds to go, round two. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, round three coming up next. All right, well, the swelling above his eye is getting worse by the moment. The ringside physician monitoring things closely, and they're going to call on the cut man right now to see if he can apply the end swell and keep this fighter in the fight. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round three of a possible five. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cuts. Why?
Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Effective with the jab. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks
Again.
beautiful diving strike land. All these ground strikes are just brutal. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar. Oh, that's tight.
Trying to finish the armbar now. All he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Escape that. He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
Well, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Right hand.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, he keeps going back to the...
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Nice love change.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get it to more. Notice his step. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Block that punch. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Clean punch.
Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Hook to the head there by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Nice Lucas punch.
Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose was just nasty, and it is pouring blood now. What a fight so far. All right, so we hit the end of the round, and the fighter quickly makes his way back to the stool. The cut man hustles in to apply some end swell. This swelling has gotten out of control. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5. That is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. That leg kick hurt.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Well, we have the best cut men and women in the business, and they are going to have some work to do if we get back to the stools. This thing is nasty.
It's nasty. I mean, it's hard to watch this guy rely on the toughness, knowing that his opponent will not relent. His opponent will not give him any breathing room. The guy's going to continue to attack this cut, and if it keeps getting worse at this rate, the fight's going to stop. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Oh, big left.
Oh, right hand landed. There you go. And blocks that hard punch.
Oh, big right. Oh, big shots here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Side control now. Choi's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Side control.
Oh, nice.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, man, you got to credit him for continuing in position for a submission attempt here.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Holding the position, still working for a submission. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this after? Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, great reversal to top position by Choi. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there.
Let those hands go.
Leading with that right punch. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves. Oh, he's got him hurt. He's got him looking to finish.
You have to fight back.
Let's go. We got 1 minute left.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Get a hand inside and hold it down.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Do some work, guys.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Choi's in half guard now.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Choi's back in half guard. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight? Oh, nice. Nice job blocking that punch.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice. Keep up with the strikes. Very nice.
Straight punch is true.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. And able to land that kick to the chin. Nice crack there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Strike landed pretty cleanly there.
Nice combination there.
Fighters separate from the clinch. There's that patented single.
Like that. Like that.
Oh, right into mouth. Beautiful transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle. And there you go, again, half guard.
Working out of the half guard here.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
This is where he wants to be.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Keep those hands up for me.
Back mount now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Push him up! Push him up!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Might be a submission attempt here,
I
Skip.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game. If he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes.
A lot of trouble.
Oh, another ground strike gets through.
Finish him! Don't stop! Keep going!
You got fight.
Choi's in half guard.
He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him. And now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
Come on, you gotta get out of there!
Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Now he's going full mount.
Let's go! Push!
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous.
That's it! The Korean Superboy does it again!
Oh!